Okay. Hello and welcome to another episode of Orient Express. Today we're going to create a snack from the humble egg. So you might know this recipe as a Scotch egg in the UK, which I've had in a lot of bars in England, Scotland and Wales. But in Afghanistan, we call the same snack a Nargis Kebab. And we're going to kick it up a notch for flavor. So basically, you have either parboiled eggs or fully hard-boiled eggs. You have some flour, some coriander seed powder, some chili flakes, some pepper and some salt, and a puree of onion and garlic mix. So I've tried it with the sausage meat that Gordon Ramsay has recommended by getting the sausage meat from Woolies. And I used the proper seasoning and it came out very bland. That's why we're going to make it Middle Eastern and hopefully get a little bit more flavor out of it. So firstly, you need about 1 kilo to 2 kilos of mince. We prefer the lean mince from Costco, but you could get more fatty mince if you want. But the leaner is a bit drier and the dryness actually makes it taste a little bit better. So I'm going to add the salt first to that, and then the pepper, and then the chili, and then the coriander, and then finally the flour as a binding agent. I'm going to mix that up. I'm going to mix that up first to get more seasoning into the meat, and then I'll add the onion and garlic puree. I might even do a meatloaf later on as another recipe, because I haven't had a decent meatloaf in a long time. So this is actually coming out a lot better than the last time I did it using the sausage meat from Woolies, because I know this lean mince will actually have a lot more flavor even without the seasoning and the onion and garlic puree that we added to it. So that's pretty much ready. Now what we can do is get the eggs ready and then wrap this around. So as you can see, this lean beef mince with the flour and the seasoning and the garlic and onion puree has got a really good texture, a very sort of concrete sort of viscosity. And this is what you need before you can actually wrap the egg around it. So the trick is, I'll put this over here and bring the eggs. Take a bit of flour from the edge, like so. Just rub the egg into the flour as a binding agent. And I think that'll be adequate. And then just set that aside. Grab like a handful, like a big patty. When you're making a big burger patty, you need a ball like that. And just make it as spherical as possible. And then start patting it down like a burger patty, but don't make it too thin. And then dig a groove in the center of it, roughly the size of the egg that we just rubbed in the flour. And then take that egg in there and then wrap it around. Like so. And just try to conceal it to the best of your ability. So like making a dumpling when using a wonton pastry and you're filling it up with some sort of stuffing, like mince or leek or garlic chives, which we'll do later on. There's some other Afghan recipes that we'll do. We'll create some mantu dumplings or some ashak, which is like an Afghan version of ravioli. So I'm going to rub this around to make it as symmetrical as I can. I might dab a little bit of oil in there to help me smooth it out. And go from there. This is a fantastic treat, by the way. I would highly recommend the Nargis Kebab recipe to the Scotch egg because the sausage meat is quite bland, whereas this is like lean mince, but it didn't cost us too much because we both got a bulk from Costco. Okay, so here we are. We got one ready to put into the deep fryer. So I'm just going to use my hands. I don't recommend this for you people. Get one of those little, if you have one. And I did get a bit of splash back just now. But as you can see, it is cooking, and you would give that 4 minutes and just turn it around and it'll be ready to go. Just a matter of cooking that mince because the egg inside is already cooked. I just came to the realization, but it's probably not best to use soft-boiled eggs because soft-boiled eggs may actually break apart in the prep process. So use hard-boiled eggs. If you're a better chef than me, feel free to try soft-boiled eggs and let me know how you go because I will then subscribe to your channel. Right, so we've got that one egg in the deep fryer, as you can see. So I'm just going to gently use a spoon and turn it around to get the other surface covered because we don't want to use too much oil. And it will basically take another 2.5 minutes to do that other side. And you can then take it out and serve. So I'm going to put a few more in there, if I may. So this time I will use this so I don't actually burn myself. So in 3 minutes the other two will have to be flipped over too, but the first one I think might be ready in about 2 minutes. So here we are. We have the final product, as you can see. Scotch eggs, or Nargis Kebab. It's the same sort of principle as creating a falafel. So let's just cut one open and see what it looks like. Voila! Scotched egg, Nargis Kebab. It's basically like a beef Wellington in reverse. Enjoy. Thank you. Please like, share and subscribe and press that bell notification for updates. This is Masood for Orient Express. See you next time. Bye.